gonna be checking out the brand new black hole gun on a dusty trip. Let's get right into this. So in their newest update, they actually added this gun right here, which it does cost Robux. Also, by the way, I am in the test server because technically the update hasn't released yet. So I'm not sure how much it's gonna cost, but it's probably gonna cost like around 500 Robux. Probably the same as like the railgun and the other weapons. But anyway, I tested this out once and it actually seems pretty good. So let's go over here and let's equip it. So yep, there we go. We have it equipped. Let's also make sure we equip a pretty good car. I was thinking about using the new car, but it's not as good as like the Nebula X. So we'll just use this instead. If you want to know how to unlock the new car for completely free though, then I recommend checking out my previous video. But anyway, let's just jump into the game and let's check it out. We're now in the game, so let's go and check it out. So I should have one in my backpack, but since we're in the test server, we actually have another one right here. So there we go, we got both of them. But anyway, it looks like you have a total of 4 bullets. So you have like 4 bullets per match. I'm assuming we can probably grab an ammo box and reload it. So hopefully we can find one of those. But anyway, once you run out of ammo, just jump back over to the lobby, take it out of your backpack, then put it back in, and then it should completely restock on the ammo. So you can just do that if you run out. But anyway, I kind of want to test this on the ghost town. First off, we'll just test it on a regular mutant, and then we'll also test it at the gas station at the 3,000 meter checkpoint. And if it works quite well over there, then we'll drive all the way down to the ghost town and see if we can wipe out the entire ghost town with just a singular bullet. We now made it all the way over to the gas station, so let's go and jump out. So as I was saying before, I did briefly test it out earlier, but I only tested on like 3 mutants. But anyway, it's pretty crazy. So what you do is you shoot a bullet. Well, actually, it looks like we have to charge it up. So we gotta hold it down. We shoot a bullet and then it shoots a black hole. And once it hits something, it just pulls everything towards it. Which the radius is pretty good. But I mean, everything is spread out over here. That doesn't really like bring them in. But anyway, it did insta-kill that mutant. So I wonder how much damage it does total. Because if it could like insta-kill one of these buff mutants or maybe even the boss, that would actually be pretty crazy. Anyway, let's charge it up. Let's bring it closer to us. Let's go and shoot it. It should pull him in. There we go. It looks like it actually isn't pulling in the boss, but it did actually insta-kill the buff mutants. So that's actually quite good. Anyway, let's run in here though, and let's try to gather up all these mutants like super close together. But actually, they don't need to be that close because it will bring them all in. Anyway, let's go and shoot it. And there we go, it just insta-killed like all of them. Anyway, there's the boss. He walked through it, and yeah, it looks like it doesn't do anything to him. I don't even think it does damage to him either. And we did sadly die. I'll just go and use a revive though. But anyway, it might do damage to the boss, but it doesn't like bring him in, which does kind of stink. Anyway, let's use a revive. Let's go ahead and quickly grab this again. And now let's try shooting him once again and see if it even hits him. So anyway, let's aim it over there. Let's shoot it. And I think it did hit the regular mutant, but yeah, it looks like it doesn't do anything to him. I'm not sure how much damage it does total. It might do as much damage as a ray gun. But anyway, I'm not gonna waste any more bullets on this boss over here. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna drive all the way to the ghost town, and we're gonna see if we can wipe out the entire ghost town with just a few bullets. If we get lucky, maybe we can kill the entire ghost town with just one, but that might be pretty difficult. It does last there for quite a while. So I think what we can do is we can try to make our way towards the center of the ghost town, shoot a black hole in the middle of it, and then it should pull in like all the mutants and they should instantly die. So let's go and test it out. After we do that, we'll also hop over to the plains map and we'll test it out on some of the bosses over there to see if we're able to kill them. We now made it all the way over to the ghost town, so let's go ahead and pull out the black hole gun. And I'm hoping this works quite well. I'm assuming it will. I kind of doubt that we'll be able to kill all of them with just one bullet, because to do that we would most likely need to be in the center. But I think we'll definitely be able to kill all of them with all 4 bullets. Anyway, hopefully it doesn't get any darker than this, just so we can go ahead and see them. Anyway, let's go and start charging up a bullet. And whenever they start rushing us, we'll go and shoot a bullet at them. Actually, I think right there might be a good spot. So let's go and shoot it, and then it should pull them all in. Let's go and see. Yep, look at that. It actually didn't kill as many as I thought. And look at that, they all start rushing us, but they all just get pulled into the black hole. So let's go and shoot this one. All we gotta do is run around it just like this. And look at that, they all died. Alright, so let's go over here. Let's go ahead and shoot one of them. So like this one right here. And there we go. All we need to do is stand near the black hole, and then none of them can kill us. Yeah, that's actually extremely OP. And look at that. Most of the ghost town is already wiped out. We only have a few left. Let's go ahead and start charging up our bullet. Let's run towards them and let's shoot them. And no, we missed. Alright, well, just make sure you don't miss, and then you should be able to wipe out the entire ghost town. And let's see if there's any other weapons. there is this spooky revolver, but I don't think that's gonna do too much for us. And yeah, I think we're just done for right now. And we did sadly die, but it is definitely possible to wipe out the entire ghost town with just the black hole gun. If I used it better, maybe we could have done it. Also, it looks like the ammo boxes do actually work, and yes, they do. So there we go. We already have like all our ammo back because the ammo boxes do actually work on this gun. So if you do have the black hole gun, make sure you grab a few of these and attach them to your car just so you can have like 50 more bullets. Yeah, if we used it better, then we could probably wiped out the entire ghost town with just like 2 or 3 shots. Yeah, what I recommend doing is shooting immune and then getting them all to chase you, and then just stand like in the middle of the black hole, because once they get close to the black hole, it just pulls them in, so then they can't keep chasing you, and it just works out very well. Anyway, there's so many Halloween weapons here. We got the spooky revolver, the spiderweb things, the jack-o'-lantern, the zombie bomb, which actually I didn't even know you could find the zombie bomb. And oh, let's watch out for that car. And no, we died again. No way, it bounced off the wall and then hit us. Well, I guess I'll use another revive, but anyway, I didn't know you could find the zombie bomb just since you get it from like the spooky spin wheel, so I didn't even know that was possible. But anyway, now let's go and jump over to the plains map though, and let's test on a few bosses over there and see if we can kill them with it. So the game just updated and they actually released the black hole gun now, so it looks like it's 519 Robux. That is kind of a weird amount, but anyway, let's just go and grab it. There we go. Also, they did decrease the price of this card right here, so it's now 75% off, which is only 500 Robux now, which actually I don't think I have this in the main game. So anyway, let's go and grab this, and maybe I did already have it, I kind of forgot. But if you're interested in getting that, then I would recommend doing it now, just since it is 75% off. It's still probably not too good though. Anyway, let's go and grab the black hole gun. Let's also grab the lightsaber just in case. And actually, I was gonna jump into the plains map to test out on the bosses over there, but I think it actually might be better on the hollow map, because on the hollow map we can see the health bar of the bosses, so we'll actually be able to tell if it does damage to them or not. Anyway, I think I actually forgot to equip my other car, so I guess we'll just use this one over here. We now made it over to the little town over here, so let's go ahead and spawn in the witch boss, and let's see if it does damage. So we'll go ahead and use the regular AK just until she's no longer invincible, and then whenever she's no longer invincible, we'll shoot her with the black hole gun and see if her health goes down at all. And actually, never mind, on this map I forgot everything has infinite ammo, so the black hole gun has infinite ammo as well. So anyway, we can just go and shoot the regular mutants with it. So there we go, we got one. Now let's go ahead and shoot the other, just because we don't even have to worry about running out of ammo no more. Anyway, it looks like she's now down, so let's go and shoot her, and it looks like it does hit her. I'm not sure if it's doing damage though, and no, it looks like it's not. So we did hit her with the black hole, but it looks like it actually didn't do damage. So it looks like it doesn't do damage to bosses, just regular mutants. I mean, it might do damage to some bosses, like if you count the vampire mutant as a boss, then you could do it on that one, or if you count the radioactive mutant in the bunker as a boss, it might do damage to them. But anyway, here we go. Let's go ahead and shoot a bullet. As we can see, that's like directly on them. But if we go ahead and look at their health bar at the top, it's not doing any damage. It did just suck in a ghost mutant though. Yeah, sadly it doesn't do damage to bosses. It is still a very OP weapon, and it's a decent price. I mean, it is kind of pricey, but compared to some of their other weapons, I believe they released them at like 700 Robux. But for this one, for 500, I would say it's a pretty good deal, especially since it can insta-kill like any mutant, and it's super OP for the ghost town, like probably even better than the railgun. Yeah, that is crazy though. But anyway, that is the brand new black hole gun on a dusty trip though. So that's gonna be all for this video. So make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications, and I'll see you all in the next video.